friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, and some of the things that have been happening in my life. So, just as a disclaimer, today's video is gonna be a quick one because I have to be up in 4 hours because I'm gonna have my French citizenship interview. Wish me luck. It's gonna be in this town that I used to live in, like when I first got to France. Actually, that's the town where I lived. It's called Nancy, and that's where I'm gonna have my interview. So I was preparing for that today. But yeah, other than that, just the usual stuff going on in life. I did like my first 11-kilometer run, but like all in one, like no breaks. That was interesting. But yeah, other than that, I want to talk today about this idea of basically not like stop scaring yourself with the future. And this is something like basically this is uh, a title that Dan Sullivan wants to like he wants to write a book titled this Stop Scaring Yourself with the Future. And I love this idea because I think in this like I just find it super interesting because I think in the world that we live in today, we tend to basically like we don't give people respect unless they're stressed, unless they're anxious, unless they're scared. And when you're not any of those things, when you're at peace and just optimistic and like not blindly optimistic, but you know, like reasonably optimistic, you know, people tend to judge you and say, "Oh, you're happy-go-lucky," and like they say it in a like uh, you're not stressed, as in stress is a good thing. So whereas it's not, and basically it's like this badge of honor that people wear, like anxiety and stress. I mean, I used to struggle with it a lot. I still do from time to time. It's an ongoing journey, but basically I'm trying to overcome this cultural thing, at least from uh, like my upbringing, where being stressed is a good thing, but actually it's not. Like being scared is considered to be a good thing, whereas it's not, basically because when you're scared you're not able to think critically and you're thinking emotionally and like you're catastrophizing and all that kind of stuff, and there are not that many things to be scared of uh, in this day and age, unless you live in a dangerous place. But yeah, we tend to scare ourselves about like some very insignificant things, and then we spend our whole lives scared. And I just find this idea super interesting because I just started to dissociate from that recently. And it's definitely an ongoing process because I feel like everyone around, like not everyone around me, but a lot of people around me, where it's my family or colleagues, they just, I don't know, they enjoy this idea of being scared and afraid, and I don't know, like it's not that they enjoy it, it's just that it's so drilled into their heads that it's hard for them to see like a world in which they're not afraid, they just are alive. And like these people that I'm talking about are people who are like who are like who have their basic needs met, and way more than their basic needs met. And I don't know, in my eyes there is no reason for them to be so scared. And yeah, I'm just trying to overcome this, I guess, societal uh, identity, like that. I mean, I also used to like, because of me being exposed to this, and basically this being part of the culture. Like, if you're not stressed, then you're not working hard enough. If you're not afraid of your exam, then like, I don't know, then you're not gonna do well on the exam. Like, it doesn't have, like, those two are not causal. So like, you can be at peace, and actually, like, being at peace is increases your likelihood of, like, actually doing the things that actually matter to you. uh, Whereas when those things come from a place of fear and, I don't know, anxiety, it, it I mean, from my experience, it decreases that likelihood. So it definitely does not help, especially when it comes to studying stuff. I think it's counterintuitive. Like, I don't know, from the culture that we live in today, it's become counterintuitive that being stressed does not help, or basically idealizing fear and basically being afraid of everything. Oh, what if this goes wrong, and what if that goes wrong? And this is where basically uh, I like to go back to Stoic philosophy, where whenever I feel that I'm starting to be affected by these things, like afraid of, like, stuff that's not worthy of being afraid of, I go back to this Stoic philosophy of, you know, like, there are some things that we can control, there are some things that we can't control. So instead of being afraid and worried about the things that we can't control, I would rather focus all my energy on the things that I can control and that I can have an impact on, and then just be at peace with myself, because whatever thing, like, whatever it is that I can't control will happen if it was supposed to happen, and so I can't do anything about it. And the best thing that I can do is try to pivot and, like, make the best of any situation that I'm put in. And so yeah, that's that's how I try to deal with these things in my day-to-day life. It has, like, I think over the past 2 years I have increased my ability to do this. I definitely was on the other end of the spectrum, and then started reading more and, like, consuming more content related to Stoic philosophy, and honestly, it has impacted my life a lot. And, in very small, like, immeasurable ways, because it's a process. Like, it's not something that happens from one day to the next. It's just like getting used to this idea of, like, not being in fear, being at peace, and, like, just enjoying, like, not just necessarily enjoying the present moment, but just focusing on the things that you can control versus the things that you can't control, and then embracing whatever life throws at you, and maybe seeing what good can come from whatever it is that that might not be as good in the present moment, and, like, trying to figure out what's the learning from that, and just to grow continually. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Wish me good luck for my interview tomorrow. I hope it goes well. I will keep you updated whenever I have some news about this, and I'll let you know tomorrow how it went at the end of the day. So yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, and you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. I hope you have a fantastic day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. And bye for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!